amazingly, we've been on the road with Deep Purple, and we had 3 shows in Italy. We just had a show in Germany last night. The night before, sorry, and then we drove all the way from Dresden up to Wales. So it's a 10-hour drive for yesterday. So I feel lost a little bit, but after that, I know the weather's not so good today, is it? But it's not cold, so the crowd are having a good time.
Do you still do all the driving as well?
Most of it. I did about 7 hours yesterday, and but to be honest, I don't mind it as I get bored in the back. But nice it's to play in front of like 5 to 10 to 15,000 people with Deep Purple, and then come to festivals like this. It's just been a great summer because when you're a new rock band, there's a few radio stations obviously and a few publications, but not that many. So it's not very easy for people to discover new music these days, especially on the icon. So to be able to get in front of so many people, it's priceless. We're going to try and do some headline shows in Europe for the first time at the end of this year. We've got our own headline shows in September, October in the UK, and then hopefully towards the end of October we're going to try and do our first headliners, which is it's exciting. We've just built up over the past 5 years. We've built up a bit of a following in the UK now. It's 500, 600, 700 people, and it's such a great show when you get that many people in. But then obviously going to a new territory, you're going to start from the beginning again and build that up again. So it's going to be a lot of work that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, well, you're doing it hard, but you don't plan on your league. You're doing it, but you're just doing the small venue.
Yeah, well, at the start of this, I never called on anything that I used to do, because it needed to be real for me, and it's not just what I used to do. Because when you're on stage, you look at people in the eye, especially in rock music. If they believe what you're saying, they'll get it, but you can soon be off the stage if not, and I got that quickly, so I'm just so proud that people have I did something else before, yeah, fine, but we're loving it. It's a big compliment.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, the 2 albums are fantastic. Great albums. And I saw you at a charity gig in the summer, which was great. The Band for Life.
Oh yeah.
Which absolutely amazing stuff.
Well, I did that because in 2000, the airline picked me up when I was in a bad way on the side of the motorbike train. So when they said, "Would you just do this for us?" and all the rest of it, it was a no-brainer. It was great to give them something back for that because I've not had the chance since. Yeah. So it took 16 years to repay them.
And I mean, you did the work on the BBC on the
Natural Born Winners.
Yeah, and you won that. I watched it. I missed one. It was scary on that horse.
This is the first time I've been up at the top of the wall since that Man vs Horse, to be honest.
That horse thing was nasty.
It was pretty scary. I actually texted Gareth Thomas this morning that I'm playing in your home country, mate. What you up to? So Gareth Thomas was such a pleasure to meet and to be friends. There's not many people after school that you meet that's proper down to earth and an amazing guy, and he's one of them. But Jonathan Bailey and Ewan Thomas, it was just a great experience to do all 4 of the events. The Man vs Horse they were super clever though, because they got events that we're all going to connect to in some way. Because the run was obviously the runners, the wrestling was obviously the rugby player, and the horseback was obviously the curly bike rider, and it brought all those emotions back that we had before, and I think you could see some of the emotions coming out.
But you still blitzed it all.
I had a little bit of an advantage for most of them because it was all about the endurance of it. Yeah. And I was really the only one out of the 3 or 4 of us that trained with endurance. Rugby, athletics, and 100 metres, 100 metres. It was all short bursts and stuff. So I did have a bit of an advantage, but I realise I've not lost a competitiveness.
Well, you excel in everything you do. I mean, listen to you play the piano, it's brilliant. Obviously, you pass some racing. It's just your toes. It's a lot
of work, a lot of dedication. But I was blessed with 2 things when I was growing up. My grand taught me to play the piano when I was 6, 7 years old, and then I met a boyfriend when I was 9 years old who had a motorbike. By the time I was a teenager, I could play the piano quite well, and I could ride a motorbike quite well. And my life has been the life that it is. I was fortunate to do things that I absolutely adore for a career. Very lucky.
Are you still doing the fastest man on 2 wheels?
I should be testing the bike in November. That's when we'll start inviting the press along, and so you can see it. At the moment it's being developed in Essex in a garage. Yeah, the record's 376 miles an hour, and we're trying to be the first person to go 400 miles an hour, and that should be next September.
That's scary.
Yeah, it's getting more scary each year that I go by, because I'm getting used to 3 miles an hour average in London now. You know, I used to be able to go 200 miles an hour on a weekend, but I've been 6 years retired now, so I'm gonna have to speed my brain up to it.
That's going to get the adrenaline pumping.
It is. So it's my last. I can't ride a mountain. I've not ridden a motorbike since retiring. No choice. I mean, it wasn't very easy to retire. It was hard. This is like my final thing on 2 wheels. I've got an opportunity to be the world's best. I can't express how much of a motivation it was and how amazing the life is when you wake up every morning and with an opportunity to be the best in the world.
Yeah.
The drive of that is that when you lose that, it's a big loss.
Does this replace that?
Yeah, it does, because my whole racing career was fueled by not necessarily all positive things, which sometimes helps in that game. But my music is just positive emotions about my grand teaching.
Yeah.
You know, and the piano playing side of it is just really enjoyable and fun. Whereas my bike career was driven by some things that were different to that. So I feel much more relaxed on stage. But at the end of it all, if I can do both as a profession, I feel that I've been very fortunate to be able to do 2 things in life.
That's amazing. And have we got any more material?
At the moment, we'll do the headline shows at the end of the year. If we can get another support at the right at the back of the year, December time, with another huge band like Deep Purple, then that could then kickstart the band onto another level, where we might be busier next year. Depending how busy we are in the winter time, when my agent's getting phone calls about wanting the band, depends when you can start writing new material. I'm going to be here for a long while. There's going to be 3, 4, 5 albums, I hope, and the rest. So we'll just keep it going, keep us head down, keep working hard. If people want it, I'll keep producing it.
I'm absolutely gutted because I've missed your set today because I've been interviewing. So I'm quite support.
To be honest, there was a technical problem. We were 10 minutes late going on, and we only had half an hour instead of 40 minutes. But everybody still seems to really enjoy it. So.
But I will be catching you in Sheffield.
Awesome.
And Nottingham.
Yeah.
So
the Rock City and beside of it in Sheffield.
So yeah. Yeah. So I look forward to seeing you then.
No, not the way. That's Birmingham South. Corporation in Sheffield.
Right.
I should get there, right? I'm from there.
Short time, yeah. You're homecoming.
No, looking forward to it.
That's great. Well, it's been a pleasure talking to you. Well, thank you very much. Thanks for your time. I do appreciate it. Thank you.